Welcome and thanks to your time to watch the introduction video of step-by-step .NET MVC 5 with Entity Framework 6, Web API, Generic Repository Pattern, and Dependency Injection Container. Myself is Yogesh, working as a Senior Solution Architect in leading software company in US, and I am a certified MCP having over 13 plus year of experience in IT industry with an academic background of BE Computer. I'm having a good experience in .NET technology, Azure Service Fabric, KAFKA, Elasticsearch, microservices, design patterns, and Angular. Apart from this work, I'm also providing the corporate, classroom, and online training from last 12 years on .NET technology. As a working fellow, every day I have to do the hands-on .NET projects. So this .NET MVC video series covers all the fundamentals and the complex aspect of MVC till design patterns which we commonly implemented in MVC. Let's quickly start what topics I covered here. I divide this video series into 13 sections. Section 1 covers architecture of MVC. In that, what is the role of model, view, and controller? We will also create our first MVC project with controller and view layer, and we talk about the folder structure of MVC project and their use. We will also cover the routing mechanism to take care of URL pattern and Razor engine, which covers the server-side parsing in CS HTML. Section 2 covers the data management techniques like ViewData, ViewBag, TempData, and session, and difference between these objects and their scope in MVC cycle. Section 3 covers introduction of Entity Framework 6 and HTML helpers. In that, we will talk about what is the standard helper and what is the strongly typed helper. Section 4 covers CRUD-based operation using Entity Framework 6 database first approach. We will be using SQL Server as a backend to perform this CRUD-based operation, and we will also cover what is the model binder and custom model binder and scaffolding option over here. Section 5 covers validation at client side as well as server side using data annotation and jQuery library. We will also solve the validation constraint for entity framework using metadata. Section 6 covers layouts, section, render page, partial page, and layout render technique using ViewStar file. Section 7 covers performance topics using bundling, minification, and caching technique. In caching, we cover what is the output cache, partial page caching, and data caching. Section 8 covers security. In that, we will cover what is the cross-site scripting attack and how we can prevent using MVC. Section 9 covers MVC filter, which implement custom authentication, custom authorization, custom action, and custom exception filter covers authentication, authorization, logging, and handling exception respectively. We will also cover MVC pipeline in detail. Section 10 covers dependency inversion principle, dependency injection, inversion of control, and unity container. We will also implement custom controller factory to implement dependency injection in MVC. Section 11 covers common architecture design pattern which we normally apply with MVC like repository and generic repository pattern. Section 12 covers MS test project to write unit test for MVC and build and deploy MVC using IIS 7, that is Internet Information Server. Section 13 covers REST API, that is ASP.NET Web API 2, and how MVC application communicate with Web API. So if you see the syllabus, it not only covers the MVC fundamentals, but it will also touch dependency injection, repository, and generic repository pattern, which mostly every MVC project implement. To watch this series, you should have a basic understanding of C#, LinQ, and HTML. And this course is for any IT student or employee who wanted to make the career in .NET MVC. I do have some free videos from this series, so I hope you can watch that, and glad to see you register yourself and become technically sound in .NET MVC. See you in the course, and thanks and bye for now.